Hello traders, the title of the video is how to use bullish trend lines like a pro. Now before you run away, before you switch off, before you think that George, you are about to repeat yourself again, alright, even if you are more advanced traders, alright, stay with us. Maybe you learn something from this, or maybe you contribute to something in this tutorial by making a constructive comment after watching this tutorial. So I'm inviting you all to watch the full length of this tutorial. Okay, so you may say to me, George, I know how to use a bullish trend line. You cannot teach me anything new. Alright, I agree. Now, suppose somebody asks you, okay, what's the correct answer for 24 times 11? All right. Now, everybody that went to primary school can calculate, all right, 24 times 11. All right. So when you start first, okay, in year 1, year 2, or year 3, or year 4 of primary school, you were calculating 24 times 11 in a different way. And then they later on told you that whenever you are multiplying any 2-digit number to 11, all you have to do is to do the first digit plus the second digit and stick it between the two. So now, because for more experienced people who understand the multiplication, they will say to you very fast, 24 times 11, they will tell you 261. But how do they know so fast? Because all they did, they do 2 plus 4 is 6, and they stick it between the 2 and 4. 2 and it's 2. Apologies to traders, there's a mistake here. Did you spell that? It's 4 here. 264. So they do 2 plus 4 is 6, and they stick it between the 2 and the 4. Yes or no? All right. But depending on the time it takes for somebody to calculate that, will relate to their own experience. The same thing we are talking about today, how to use a bullish trend line. Everybody knows that. Everybody can trade around bullish trend line. But what we're going to discuss now, how do you trade it consistently without making those silly mistakes? Do you find yourself trading around a bullish trend line and you end up making all kinds of mistakes? All right? This is what we are talking about now. The first thing that you want to understand that a bullish trend line on a 1-minute time frame is not exactly the same thing like a bullish trend line on the hourly time frame, 4-hour time frame, or 50-minute time frame. So the bullish trend line that we see on the quarterly chart is a powerful footprint in the financial market, because the price was going up, people were buying along that trend line. And the trading algorithm, the trading robots, talking about those trading software that are gathering information in the financial market, they know about those footprint, whether you can see them or not. You see this trend line here, we draw it up to this point, but those trading algorithms can extend it furthermore all the way down here, and that's why the high frequency trader can see those lines. Okay, though you cannot see it, they can see those major trend lines on the 1-minute time frame, and they are trading around them. And by the time you want to see whether you should buy or sell, the price already ran away because of the computer, the speed of the computers. So a bullish trend line on the lower time frame is not exactly the same thing like a bullish trend line on the yearly chart, quarterly chart, monthly chart, or weekly chart. So you want to select the best bullish trend line that you want to use. That's the first thing. So which bullish trend line have you been working with before? You can use a daily chart or a monthly chart bullish trend line on the 1-minute time frame. You see the pink line that I draw down? I'm on a monthly chart. Let's go, for instance, to the 5-minute time frame. Maybe we can see that pink trend line. It's not showing here. 50-minute time frame, it's not showing yet. All right, so it's far away now. Here it is on the daily chart. We can see that, but I draw it on the monthly chart. But later on, if you leave that line on the chart, you will see it on the 1-minute time frame, 5-minute time frame, and this is what's going on. So the first thing, to use a bullish trend line, one must select the best bullish trend line that one can work with. For those of you who are so scared about the daily chart, monthly chart, and higher time frame, at least use the 4-hour time frame or 2-hour time frame trend lines on your lower time frame if you are scalping with the stochastic or RSI. All right, that's the first thing. So selection of the bullish trend line is critical. All right. Now, how do you use a bullish trend line? After you selected the best bullish trend line for yourself, all right, how do you use it? So we use the definition of uptrend. In an uptrend, the price will form higher lows and higher high. This is a higher low, this is a higher high. When we see a higher low followed by a higher low, this is an invitation to buy, provided that this common central line is kaput. Now, I said this before, and people know about it, but if you put one group of traders here, so this is the difference, that's what I said to you, it's completely stupid if somebody got more experience than you, when somebody is talking to you, he got more experience than you, you just switch off and ignore them. It's like a children disobeying their parent, and your parent lived more years on this earth, he went through the same thing, he's trying to pass on some experience to you, and all you are doing, you are just ignoring those valuable information, and you are on the same path like your father, and you are repeating the same mistake that your father has already done. And he's telling you, son, listen, don't do that, don't follow that girl, concentrate on your study or something like that, and you don't listen. Now, this is what I'm saying here. So, the reason why I'm getting a little bit excited about this topic is because it's so important to know how to use a bullish trend line. So if you put one trader here, another trader here, they all do all kind of things. So somebody may come, or all that person may do is just buy along that trend line like this. Okay, he will try to buy just like this. And sometimes it works beautifully. And everybody's happy. And everybody thinks that, okay, they understand what they are doing. But look here. Suppose you are doing exactly the same thing here. Here it is the price D below the trend line. Why? Okay, now D below it. So probably you were buying on the edge of the trend line, now it's going below. You see that strategy is not working. No, the strategy, nothing wrong with the strategy, is how we use the strategy that is more important. Here, it didn't find a support, but it formed a higher low. But we were talking about higher lows, higher high, common central line is kaput. But where is the common central line kaput here? It's not kaput. But why, you see? So sometimes people don't know which one they should choose and what is the best. Another thing I will tell you, all right? So we talk also about experts. So somebody can be expert of using MACD, expert of using Bollinger Band. It means that that person has gone through all the research, all the verification, and has tried all kind of things, and he called himself expert. You can learn one or two things from that person, yes or no. All right, very, very important. That's why the government, most government, even if the prime minister or the president is just a stupid bastard, if he surround himself with a bright people that are expert in the field, he can come out brilliantly, yes or no. So all you need is somebody to guide you, to point you to the right direction, and you save you a lot of time. That's why they have all the consultancy businesses, advised businesses, and so on, to tell you, look, this is how it goes. Don't do that. All right. So looking at the bullish trend line, blah blah blah. You want to know the best setup that occur along that bullish trend line. That's how I'm talking about today. The best bullish trending setup that occur around the bullish trend line. So we're going to go now and investigate what's going on here. This one, see, careful. It dip a little bit below. What the price is doing all the time, the price will try to break in an uptrend, will try to retest the prior high. See here? So sometimes those prior high will be a little bit below the trend line. And you will be trying to buy exactly on the edge of the trend line. Why the market wants just to retest the prior high? They don't care about, they do care about the trend line, but they want to buy at the best place. That's why sometimes the price will pierce through it, retest it there, you wonder what's going on. So here it is. It came a little bit below, try to retest that prior high. So here it is. If you call this one a prior high, you see this one here, the prior retested here, all right, couldn't, it retest it, but it went to retest the trend line. So you see, that's why people try to buy low. So though there was that prior high here, they say, all right, you want to buy here. Though there was the trend line here before, they buy below the trend line. If they can buy a little bit lower, they will prefer that. Just understand that. So in order to find the best retest turnaround on the edge of a trend line, use, okay, prior high. See, this is a prior high, isn't it? See, this one was here for years now. All right, here it is. Finally, he retested it on the edge here. After many years, everybody forget about that trend line, but here it is. The market, the algorithm did not forget it. So here you see it dipped a little bit below that trend line to retest that prior high. They understand that they want to buy low. So if you have a better support below, be careful. If the trend line is below the prior high, be careful. They'll prefer the next level low. If the prior high is below the trend line, they'll prefer, see this what's going on. Are you getting it now? So prior high again here, a little bit below. Some people will stay here. You see here, so it's closing price. So that's what we are doing. All right, so this was another prior high here. You see again. So this was the prior high. You see that's the horizontal line, but the trend line is below. They want to buy it at the lowest point, and they will prefer the bet one, the one below. That's what's going on. So they prefer that. Sometimes it's the trend line that is above the prior high, so they bring it down below. Sometimes you will see that the prior high will coincide, will be, so this is what we call a hot spot trading zone. The intersection between the prior high and the trend line is a hot spot trading zone. So sometimes you see this one is a beautiful one. You bring it exactly there. Do you know that the intersection between the prior high in an uptrend and the trend line is a hot spot trading zone? So they bring it there. Everybody's happy. Now, the common trend line, is it broken? That's very, very important. This is very, very important. Now, what do we have? We do not have yet the trading signal. It's just what a trading setup. Now we must use, okay, a different tool. Is it a screwdriver? Is it a hammer? All right, just remember, use the correct tool, a different time frame trading method to trade it. That will allow us to control the risk and to avoid, okay, the surprises. Are you getting it now? So this is how we use, okay, a bullish, okay, trend line. So with that information, I believe now you see here again, intersection between hot spot trading zone. Is it hot enough for you? All right, I'll make it a little bit hotter for you now. So this can stick in your mind that those are hot spot trading zone. So now, you see now, the prior high is exactly the same place, and the trend line is also at the same place. Do they went below it? No, they just stopped there. But remember, the dust must settle first, break broken, implement a different time frame. If they take you out, look for another opportunity to re-enter if there is, okay, if the signal did not fail. Sometimes you may see a trading setup, or the signal will be fired, you enter, and then they take you out. If the signal does not fail, the signal does not change, you can look for another opportunity to re-enter carefully. Sometimes you may find a good trading setup like this, all right? You enter correctly using a different time frame trading method, but still they take you out. Well, all you need to do, breathe in, breathe out, go to the bathroom, wash your face, all right, and forget about it. The signal has failed, that's it. You cannot re-enter the trade fighting that time, okay, when the signal fell. If you see another signal later on, then you will consider to enter the trade. A setup without a signal does not, okay, get that excited to enter the trade. So sometimes the signal may fail, and then later on you see another signal. Then when you see another signal, that's the time when you want to re-enter. Sometimes they may take you out, but the signal did not fail. So you wonder what's going on. It's just been nasty to you. Then you reconsider, okay, everything and look for another better entry point. So this is why we see. So again, talking about prior high, one thing I'm practically speaking, sometimes we use all the way to the top. You see this one got a shadow here, so you'll be wondering, why sometimes you put it on the all the way here. Just remember that some traders are doing that. Some traders are putting on the closing price. I tend to put it more at the closing price than all the way to the top because we want to see, you see 3 candlestick bar. Most of them came to touch this blue line. But if I put it all the way here, only 1 candlestick bar is touching that line. So sometimes you have to make your own judgment and see where you want to place that prior high. So here you can see the closing price very beautifully. This is again what? A hot spot trading zone. The prior was retesting, okay, that prior high. Right there, you see the tail, they push it down, pew, pew, or they place order here to buy, and then, pew. This is what's going on now. Now we are here. This is the prior high, or we can put it here, the closing prior, or at the top. Yeah, leave it here like this. All right, so there is another hot spot trading zone. Sometimes the price may not touch it at all. But few days or few months later, the price will come back and retest that level. Maybe after breaking below, okay, the trend line. But remember, when the price is going up, it must form higher lows, higher high. If you apply this strategy and you notice that the price formed a higher low but failed to form a new higher high, this is an indication that the bullish momentum is diminishing. So the strategy to buy, you will start being very, very cautious because there was a warning that the bullish momentum is now diminishing. In fact, the bullish momentum will become completely finished if it breaks below the bullish trend line and retest it and find a resistance like it did here. Now we know that, all right, the price from a lower high, from the price now from a lower low, this low here or this one here, in comparison to this one, is a lower low. So we have a lower low followed by a lower high. This is an indication of a bearish progression. I will be recording another video when I will be talking about how to use a bearish trend line like a pro. So this will conclude our discussion today about how to use a bullish trend line like a pro. If you have any question or suggestion, put in the comment section, and in due course, I will be recording another video to answer your specific question. If you say, George, well, I was an experienced trader, or I'm a new trader, I'm very impressed with this tutorial. This is the first time I like one of your videos. Before you were useless like a donkey. So if you like it, please give us the thumbs up. But however you say, George, I've been watching your video for a year. This is another poor performance. Mark it down. But if you think, just say, George, are you crazy? This is the best you have ever done in your life. It's an essential tutorial. Feel free to share with your friend on Tumblr, Google+, Twitter, and also on Facebook. By sharing it, you are doing me a great favor, and I really appreciate that, okay? If you have not yet subscribed to our channel, 24 Stock Trader is our YouTube channel for stock trading. Subscribe today, all right? Whether you're on Facebook watching this video, go to YouTube, subscribe to our channel, and click on the notification bell because sometimes I'm posting video first on YouTube, sometimes first on Facebook. If you are watching this video on YouTube, all right, and you don't know about our Facebook page is Stochastic-MACD. Okay, check out that Facebook page, like our Facebook page, and sometimes I'm posting first on Facebook. In fact, there is what we call a premiere, okay, video posting on Facebook, which means we are showing the video live. Though it's not a live recording, the video is showing to you like you go to film. The film was already recorded, and now you are watching it live in a live fashion. So stay tuned, please, all right? So this will conclude our discussion today about how to use a bullish trend line like a pro. To summarize this video, in order to use a bullish trend line like a pro, the first thing one should do is to select the best bullish trend line. Which bullish trend line have you been using? All right. Now that you have selected the best bullish trend line, You want to find the best trading setup on the edge of the bullish trend line. Sometimes those high probability bullish trading setup will not occur exactly on the trend line, but a little bit below it as the price is retesting the prior high. Sometimes you will have intersection between the prior high and the bullish trend line, and the price will turn around exactly there. In all cases, once you find the bullish trading setup, all right, you want to use what? A different time frame trading method to control the risk. One example of a top-down trading method is to combine monthly chart, daily chart, and the hourly time frame. So one finds first the trading setup on the monthly chart, one is looking for a trading signal on the daily chart, one is entering the trend on the hourly time frame. Another simple example for those who are using the daily chart is daily chart, hourly time frame, and 10-minute time frame. Another example will be 2-hour time frame or 4-hour time frame for the trading setup, 15-minute time frame for the signal, and 3-minute time frame for the entry. As always, this is simple to understand, but you need to practice and gain the skill to use the top-down trading method like a pro. In order to be a successful trader, one must use the top-down trading method like a professional trader. But you want to find first a trading setup, so you want to spend more time finding a good trading setup that will generate a valid trading setup. Without a valid trading setup, there is no valid trading signal. People have been chasing trading signal over the year instead of chasing the best high probability trading setup. Will you promise me today? You don't have to promise me anything. All right, that from today you'll be using the bullish trend line like a pro. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the TSTW24 traders talking about how to use bullish trend lines like a pro. Happy trading to you all, and I will speak to you soon. Thank you for watching.